This news update is brought to you by
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Monday, June 16, 2014. I'm Kamar Jordan. Good afternoon. We begin with reaction from one of Barbados' top honorees in the Queen's birthday list this year. Former Deputy Police Commissioner Bertie Hines tells Barbados Today he's overjoyed with the national award, which he sees as testimony of his hard work. Hines, who retired from duty in January last year after more than 4 decades in the police force, is still keeping a close eye on lawmen he once led. He says there's been some notable progress, but there's still room for improvement.
Members of the force should be a bit more committed. I feel they can, but when you say A, you say B. We are dealing with, different types, different generations in the organization, and you have to try to. It would take you longer to mold these people than in my day, in my early days.
And we'll continue to bring you more from the awardees. Police are at this hour trying to locate an 18-year-old female who's been missing since Friday. She's Aisha Clark from 3rd Avenue Gap Bank Hall. Aisha is 5 feet 8 inches tall. She's stout and has a light brown complexion. She has short, straightened black hair and a round face. She was last seen leaving her home around 8 o'clock on Friday night to attend a karaoke session in Bridgetown. At the time, she was wearing a black top, a multicolored short skirt, blue slippers, and a scarf of the American flag tied around her head. Aisha is insulin dependent and is asthmatic. Anyone with information about Aisha's whereabouts is asked to call the police emergency at 211 or to contact the nearest police station. In other news, Industry Minister Donville Innes issues another challenge to the private sector to bring more to the table to stimulate economic activity. Innes told the 70th anniversary celebrations of Roberts Manufacturing at the weekend that while all fingers are pointing at the government to move the country forward, it's the business community that must lead the way.
It is really the role of the private sector to drive economic development forward in any modern economy and society, with the government providing the best enabling environment for such to be achieved. But I'm concerned that unfortunately in Barbados, the state is still being called upon to be more involved in most economic and social activities. And I certainly believe that we have, collectively as a nation, to be more bold and to be more imaginative, both in government and private sectors. I firmly believe that we must really and truly be far more creative than we've ever been as a society.
To sports now, the West Indies High Performance Centre cruised to an 8-wicket victory over Bangladesh A to tie the 2-match 2020 series, chasing a modest 126 victory. At the 3 W's Oval last night, the hosts, with a half-century from Jonathan Carter, strolled to their target of just 15.3 overs. Carter, who was not out on 53, posted an 81-run unbroken stand for the 3rd wicket, with Andre Fletcher, who finished on 44 not out, as the High Performance Centre took command of the game to earn a 1-1 draw in the series.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
In the region, police in Suriname are investigating the death of a 10-year-old boy. According to reports, Vigo Gaga died after ingesting poison smeared on biscuits at his grandmother's house in a Maroon village. Police say the grandmother was away at the time when the boy found the crackers smeared with a colorful substance which turned out to be rat poison left to trap mice. Internationally now, former Formula One driver Michael Schumacher awakes from a coma. You would remember on December 29 last year, 45-year-old Schumacher suffered severe head trauma in a skiing accident at the French Alps resort of Maribel. He has now been transferred from the French hospital where he was admitted to the University Hospital in Switzerland. In a statement, his manager says Schumacher will continue what is expected to be a long rehabilitation at the facility. Let's wish him well. Well, that's been our noon update. You can join us again at 6 o'clock this evening. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, or like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Kamar Jordan. Have a great afternoon and see you again at 6 o'clock.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.